Self-imposed Secretary General of the CCC, Chabangu, has struck again, this time hitting the core of Nelson Chamisa's heart. His deputy spokesperson, Ostalo Siziba, and organizing secretary, Amos Chibaya, cutting short their political lives, removing them from the parliament, from the ballot on the February 3 by-election caused by Chabangu's contested recalls, the High Court ruled today. Siziba, Chibaya, and another legislator all recalled in the wave of recalls by Chabangu and 20 other councillors who had filed their nomination papers to represent the CCC in the February 3 by-elections will be missing on the ballot after High Court Judge Justice Pisirai Kwenda ruled ZEC should remove them from the ballot.
First of all, it's important to mention that the court made a finding that the members of parliament and councillors who were recalled by CCC remain recalled, and the court also made a finding that they cannot be on the ballot under the banner of CCC because, according to the court's reasoning, they were recalled by the same party that they filed the nomination papers under. So that is legally untenable from the court's perspective. So my reaction is very, very simple. Like I said yesterday, when you come to court, you expect two possible outcomes. The judge might find in your favor or in the favor of the other party, and in this instance, the court did not find in our favor. So we are going back to the people who have sent us. I'm a lawyer, I take instructions from my client. I'm going to sit down with my clients and say, this is the judgment of the court. What is the way forward? How do you want us to proceed? So you might want to know whether or not they will be on the ballot come the 3rd of February 2024 at the by-election date. It entirely depends on whether or not my client would have taken legal steps to upset the judgment of the High Court. There is that possibility, but I can't say until I receive instructions on whether or not they would want to take it up on appeal.
Right. The High Court ruling has effectively dealt with many double candidate nominations which had faced CCC following nomination court that set ahead of February 3 by-elections. Some of the CCC members who were recalled have since filed their nomination papers as independents. They remain safe and will contest the polls. Chamisa's right-hand man, Jameson Timber, spoke to the press about how Chabangu is trying to impose those who were not friendly to the CCC's agenda and were unpopular within the party itself even after they lost the primary elections.
The members of the CCC who had been duly nominated or who were duly nominated on the 18th of December, that they be removed from the ballot paper. What it means is that the people of Pelandaba, the people of Mkoba, they have been denied their opportunity to choose representatives of their choice. As the party, as the CCC, we totally disagree with the outcome of this court hearing. We will have an opportunity to study the judgment as handed down and determine our way forward to ensure that we are given an opportunity for the people of the various wards and constituencies to choose the leaders of their choice.
Chabangu, accused of getting into bed with ZANU-PF, is 3 seats away from gifting the ruling party, ZANU-PF, a 2/3 majority which will give them power to tinker with the constitution at will. But Tshabangu camp is adamant and believes is on the right path.
Good afternoon. Well, we are excited that our clients' rights have been vindicated. We always knew that there is only one CCC. Of course, there could be factions within the CCC. As the judge noted, it was always as clear as the sun rising from the east. One of the things that the judge has said, which we've always been saying, is that there is need for dialogue within the party, there is need for engagement and proper democracy being practiced within the party. He intimated a situation whereby it will be, not in the interest of the party to have all these disputes going to court at all material times. He made reference to Mwenzora case and the Mashavira case, and that, look, at the same time, we seem not to be learning. I'll come back to this judgment. It's interesting and clearly good that our clients' rights have been vindicated. Those that don't belong to the party should not purport to represent the party in this coming by-election. And then the argument yesterday was not convincing from the respondent. It was preposterous to say the least, but nonetheless they had their right to come to court. We also had the right to come to court. Our clients' rights have been vindicated. That's it.
Chabangu has made the High Court his home ground. He wins at will, has not lost any case since taking over as the de facto leader of the main opposition, CCC, by declaring himself an interim Secretary General. Even as the High Court acknowledged or declared in its ruling that CCC was a fractured party that needs internal remedies, his judgment still took sides with Chabangu, awarding him or legitimizing his claim to fame. Nelson Chamisa is in 6s and 7s and is looking to recover a party he started after being ousted from the MDC alliance by Thokozani Kupe and Douglas Monzora. Many believe ZANU-PF is behind Chabangu. Chabangu denies. Chamisa is confused. Reporting for HSTV News and Current Affairs, Sandra Mahlekete, High Court, Harare.